Many people have felt subtle energies, whether it be tingling of the palms, the warmth during meditation, or someone walking in the room and feeling their presence, or maybe through acupuncture or Reiki and other healing modalities. This energy, Qi, is the life force that flows through everything. But what if I told you, you could actually see it? While a more advanced skill or an atypical type of Qi perception, there are many mystics, seers, monks, yogis, and more that perceive Qi not only through feeling, but through all the senses. With even modern science beginning to confirm what the ancients have always known, that the human eye is capable of perceiving far more than what was once believed. Fish live in water, yet are unaware of the water. Humans dwell within Qi, yet know not they are in Qi. While you can sense the Qi through all the senses, seeing Qi is usually a more advanced perception technique. And so I'll be going through a basic but fundamental technique to guide one into learning to see Qi. But I would first work on being able to feel Qi, as this is the more fundamental base to work from, and it is usually easier for most people to feel it rather than see it. We go over the open and close technique in my last video, which will also be important for this technique in this video. So check that out if you haven't already, and the link will be in the description. So before we jump into the technique, I want to clear up some confusion that can occur when trying to perceive Qi, which is the common question, is Qi gazing just a visual illusion? So to tell the difference between a visual phenomena and Qi, we must look into the visual phenomena that are not Qi. Floaters are the thread-like or speckled objects floating across your vision, caused by tiny particles drifting in the vitreous humor of the eye, casting shadows on the retina. And so floaters do not follow external objects, but drift across the visual field. While Qi patterns appear as a translucent glow or halo around the object's outer edge, staying fixed to the object and do not move with your vision. After images is when the photoreceptors on the retina continue to fire briefly, after being overstimulated by light, creating a ghost-like color impression in your field of vision. These retain images and do not attach themselves to any particular object either, and typically appear in complementary colors. While Qi patterns relate to the characteristics and nature of the object itself, and are not determined by its outer color. Nearsightedness and astigmatism cause a blurred halo effect around the edges of objects due to the improper focusing of light onto the retina. But these effects are uniformly proportional. Large objects will have large blurry outlines. But in Qi gazing, small objects may display a large Qi pattern. Now let us look at the first technique known as Qi gazing technique, also known as Guan Qi Fa or Wang Qi Fa, as Guan and Wang both imply a kind of soft panoramic gaze, similar to gazing into the distance or resting your eyes in a relaxed, non-narrow focused way, observing the whole scene as a unified field. This practice is about focusing on the Wei Qi, the defensive Qi, the surface level energy, often called the aura. And so before we begin, take a moment to perform one full round of the open-close Qi drawing method. This awakens the flow of Qi throughout your system and sensitizes both your hands and your vision. So 18 rounds of this technique to start, breathing slowly, calming the mind, and letting your awareness settle. Before we begin the Qi gazing method, I suggest having a blank, unclouded background for this practice, as it will make it easier for you to see the Qi, as well as getting into the comfortable position of relaxing the shoulders, having an erect spine, but not too tight, hips balanced, feet on the ground. Once you have finished the open and close drawing technique, or if you're just ready to start, You can then begin to move your hands back in front of the heart center. This time, position your fingertips next to each other so that they're pointing each other about 1 to 2 inches apart. Begin another round of the open and closing technique. So on the inhale, extend the hands, and on the exhale, close them. But this time, focus on the points of the fingers and the space in between. Make sure your fingers are relaxed. Shoulders relaxed. Using the breath to guide the movement. Keeping your attention on the fingertips and the space in between them. You may begin to feel the chi, the warmth, the tingling, the magnetic pull, but continue to just observe the space in between the fingertips or the space around the fingertips and how it's all connected. So do not chase the feeling, simply observe. As you are awakening the Wei Qi around your fingertips. Once the sensations are clear and you are feeling the Wei Qi around your fingertips, slowly narrow your eyes, relaxed, and effortlessly begin to gaze at the space between your fingertips, keeping your breath slow and mind relaxed. It's important not to stare. Instead, use a soft, unfocused gaze, like you are looking past the fingers. Continue the same open and closed rhythm with the breath. After some time, you may begin to notice something subtle, a faint mist, a translucent shimmer, or a soft glow stretching between your fingertips. That is going to be the first visual perception of Qi. When you begin to see Qi in between the fingertips, slowly bring your hands in front of the eye. You can then push your hand out and use either 2 fingers or your whole hand and start gazing at the fingertips like you're looking through them, keeping the body, mind, and eyes relaxed. You can use the index and middle finger in the sword finger position to help the concentration. With practice, you'll begin to see a translucent light or a halo-like light around the fingertips as you are beginning to see the defensive Qi or the aura. As your perception deepens, you will start to notice the same luminescent outlines around the entire body, especially around the heads and shoulders. So you can take extra practices looking at that, as well as taking this practice into nature. Try observing trees, especially healthy and vibrant ones. You will begin to see the same subtle light, brighter, lighter, denser, or softer, depending on the life force of what you are observing. Each being radiates its own pattern, some with clear, radiant energy, others more diffused or dim. Through observation, you will begin to see the living pulse that connects us all. as this perception deepens beyond just the pattern of the defensive qi, but one can see all patterns of qi. Remember, this skill is not about forcing sight, as qi perception arises when you're relaxed, patient, and softening of all the senses, as you are using the sixth sense to see it. So only when you are in flow with your inner qi in Wu Wei, effortless action, will the qi vision begin to reveal itself. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave any comments, questions, or topic you want me to talk about. If you want to go deeper into this topic, I'll have links to more resources in my description. Thanks for watching. Peace.